Ay, naku. Yes, sorry, pal. I pasted the wrong one. Let me share it real quick. But yeah, this is what I was worried about earlier. That's why I am not getting the ambulance, just for everybody's knowledge. um, that's why I was debating of streaming, because my internet is a little unstable because of the weather. Okay, where did I share it? Okay, I think that's all. That's all. Wait. So, let me see. Maybe yeah, I got the correct chat. Hey Paolo, how are you? So when you hear ambulance where I am, Pel, is because maybe they're responding to a 911 call, not necessarily a medical emergency. So it could be someone that's just on call and just taking that call. Hey Fifole, I haven't checked 220 yet. Don't yeah, I haven't checked 220 yet. Anyway, so again, my apologies everyone. My internet just died earlier, so that's why stream died as well. Whatchamacallit. So we were talking about Rouge. We talked about the skill. So it's all E or C damage. And then he's more of a support that's focused on Dark Element. So a turn at battle starts, he gives this buff to everyone. Where when doing a Dark Element, that they would buff themselves with defense boost, small effect for 2 turns. So that means if there are characters like, say, Ludwig, where he does 2 actions for skill number 3 with Dark Element, that he would be able to proc this ability twice, or buff twice. And then the second buff, it's a weak point something. So that means when doing a Dark Element, you buff yourself with something. Dark Element defense down. A medium effect for 2 turns. So that one means when you do a Dark Element, you mitigate damage with medium effect. So that's a little weird. When taking Dark Element damage. So sorry. So when taking Dark Element damage, you would have it's a little weird how it's written, because it's Inzokse Bogyo Jakka. That means it's Dark Element defense down. But it means that when you get hit with a dark element, that you would be mitigating that damage. So probably just an attack down or something, but whatever. So this one, yeah, this one I'm sure is when I'm initiating an attack. And then the second one, turn starts, you buff yourself with element enhance dark element with extreme effect. Yeah, not maximum. So you do that 3 times per battle. So the first 3 turns you would get the element enhanced dark. And then when doing a dark element attack and it lands a hit, you would get BP +2. And then I forgot what the English name. I think this is Staff Arcana, because when you're equipped with staff, increase damage with extreme effect, and then when taking damage, mitigate that damage with extra large effect. No, it's not Staff Arcana. Which one is that? I forgot which one is it. No, it's not intrinsic, because intrinsic you have to be geared properly to resist damage, and then you would be able to either resist the damage or you dodge it 37%. There's a something I forgot the English name. But yeah, that's Rouge for you. So I think he is very niche in a way that he's more focused on dark element. So I would think that Spiral 210 and what I saw for 220, the enemy, would be the focus on that. Hey, Mr. Sun. Ah, okay. Thank you for that. So it looks like we don't have it. Is it 30%? Because this one says it's extreme. Oh yeah, extreme 30%. You're correct. The numbers, they get you sometimes. How are you, Mr. Sun? So yeah, for this banner, I'm happy I was able to get White Rose, and I'm not gonna go back to this because I still want to get Odin from the Saga Soul banner. So let's move on to the second banner, which is the Alkaiser banner. So it says Saga Frontier Romancing Matsuri Alkaiser Hen. So Alkaiser is the highlight for this. So Alkaiser becomes a support. Yes, it is very sick. You know, because Acellus is there. I am a big Acellus fan, just like Voxandra. So yeah, Alkaiser becomes a support for this one. He gives moral up, guard up, and defense boost. And then if you have the Saga style, then you can have Final Crusade and be able to do healing as well. So that kind of completes the support department for him. So first skill, it's fast single target, and then you do guard down for 1 turn. The second skill, it's Glory Force. So it's a fast AoE. You can use that 1 time per battle. You give everyone moral up extra large effect, guard up extra large effect, and then dodge 1 time for 1 turn. So the moral and guard up are for 2 turns. And then Rising All Phoenix. So it's a single target, fast, direct. Yeah. It's a fast, direct, single target, AoE, HP heal, extra small effect, and then AoE defense boost, medium effect for 2 turns. So this is for 8 BP, and so with Shirei, just like how I showed in the showcase, that you would be able to keep on casting Rising Owl Phoenix and then keep that defense boost up there. So the thing with Alkaiser is every 5 turns, he would get 1 usage of Glory Force. So you see that 1 limit. Every 5 turns, he would be able to use that 1 time again. So for the ability, first ability, mitigate damage with large effect. And then second one, turn ends BP +2. And then when doing an action type of an attack type of action rather, you would follow up with Sparkling Roll 100%, and then you would also do a second follow-up for a 50% chance with Real Phoenix Plus. I don't know why it's Real Phoenix in global, but yeah, it's single target galore. And then second ability, at battle starts, you give this to everyone. So this one, at turn starts, the attack boost to everyone, large effect for 1 turn, and then element guard, dark element, large effect for 1 turn. So you would always have element guard, dark element, and then attack boost as well. And then this is what I said, at battles, for every 5 turns, you would have 1 usage of glory force. So it wouldn't increase the maximum, the limit to 1, beyond 1 rather. You would always have 1 usage. If you don't use it within the first 5 turns, you would just get a +1, and then it would still be maximum of 1 usage. And then lastly, maximum voltage, heat up, extreme effect, 5 times per battle. So yeah, that's Alkaizer. I didn't show the skill animation for Rouge, then we can go back after this. Sorry about that. And Glory Force. So Glory Force, kinda, the animation is kinda like Final Crusade recycled. And then Rising Alphoenix. Rising Alphoenix is just really good animation. Yeah, it's so good, Paulo. Alright, let's go back to Rouge. Sorry, I forgot the skill animation. Okay, Psycho Noise Plus. And Chaos Orb. That's pretty good. I like that it's the ominous purple rather than just, you know, plain purple. Okay, so going back to this banner, I feel that Acelus and Alkaizer would have an edge. For me, mainly because I love Acelus. But there's so much counter units that were released recently, even in JP. So Acelus has some competition. But other than that, it's the BP and buffing that she adds that kind of makes her stand out among all the other counter characters. So the first one is Bloodsuck or Blood Slay. And then second one is, I don't know the kanji. It's an AoE slash. And then when the attack lands, there's a chance to debuff Endurance and Dex, small effect. And then the last one, I think this is a Mystic Sword, but I could be wrong because I don't know the actual kanji for Mystic Sword. Because this one, the first two, Yoma, and then the last one, Ken. So if you combine those three, it's Mystic Sword already. So I don't know if this is the one. Anyway, it's single target, and then prior to attacking, you would buff everybody with all attributes small effect. And then after that, do the attack. And then after the attack, you would give BP +1 to everyone. That's what, and this is what makes Acelus stand out among the other counter units. Even though she guarantees to be in counter stance because of Asura Strife being followed up. Other than that, she also buffs and BP +1, which is pretty good, and self-sustain with Bloodsucker. Hey Silsey, how are you? Sorry about the stream link. I have bad weather right now where I am, so internet has been spotty, and earlier internet got cut off. So I had to create a new instance. OBS wouldn't reconnect to that instance anymore. Instant Mystic Sword. That's good. That's cool then. Okay, so ability. So this is the same ability as White Rose. It's Scrum Guard, and then when attack hits, BP +2. That's why in my showcase, I mentioned that the more counter you do with Acelus, that she would gain a lot of BP, because whenever attack lands, including counter, that she would gain BP +2. I'm doing good, Silsey. The weather isn't bad or isn't affecting us in any way. It's just inconvenience with internet and stuff. But other than that, I like the cool weather. Oh, nice. Thank you, Mr. Sun, for that info. So that means Gwaine would be able to take advantage of the action switch. Yeah. Okay, so second ability for SLS, increase attack with extra large effect, and then when taking damage, mitigate damage with large effect. Battle starts BP +1. And then this one, it's Mystic Gloves, I think. So increase damage with extreme effect, and then when taking damage, mitigate damage with extra large effect. When doing an attack type of action, you would follow up with Asura Strife at rank 1. So that's why she would always be at counter stance, because she would always follow up with Asura Strife. And of course, skill animation. You guys already know this already. Alright, skill number 2. And skill number 3. Yeah, it's pretty sick animation. I love it. And lastly, we have Gen. So Gen shouldn't be underestimated because he does ridiculous amount of damage. So before Gen, there was Unlimited Saga Edo, Saga Soul 1, where on Overdrive, he would follow up with, you know, the Unsheath part for Rufus. He would follow up with that, but not get paralyzed. And then if you combine that with, you know, the usual Overdrive folks like Labelle and so on, that he would be really strong. Right? That's why Gen is so strong. I wish I got Gen as well, but I can't complain with how I got Alkaiser and Acelis. Alright, so skill number 1. It's a single target, 8 BP, SS, slash and cold, and then paralyze for chance to paralyze large effect for 4 turns. How is his intelligence now? Oh, he has 67% now. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't want Bowie to knock the LAN cable and make my internet go disconnected again. Because we already got disconnected with internet earlier. I don't want to get disconnected again. Okay, sorry about that. And then second skill, it's 11 to 14 BP SSSS damage single target. And then lastly, can be used one time per battle, 11 BP SSS AoE slash element. And then so for the ability, we have something, Wakatu something. Battle starts BP +1, and then when he uses skill number 1 or skill number 2, he would follow up with Scattered Petals, which is an SSS single target slash and cold. And then when doing weak point attack, when weak point attack lands, he would buff himself with Heat Up medium effect for 5 times per battle. And then he would also buff himself with Strength large effect. So he's all offensive buffs and stuff. Okay, so second ability. When taking damage, mitigate damage with large effect. When hitting weak point, when weak point attack lands, gain BP +2 to self. And then the same ability as Rouge earlier. So when equipped with Greatsword, increase damage 30% like what Mr. Suns shared earlier. And then when taking damage, mitigate damage with extra large effect, also 30%. So yeah, that's again a lot of solid DPS. Oh, so this is Blizzard Plus, right? Yeah, this is Blizzard Plus. And then the second ability is Tres Flores, right? We don't have Tres Flores yet. So yeah, that makes sense now. So that's why it follows up with Scattered Petals. Okay. And then this is probably their animation for $1 million, right? You know the sword that you get at Wakatu? That you can learn $1 million out of? Yeah, this is probably $1 million. Jen's illustration now making him look like a himbo for some reason. Oh, thank you, pal. I know my Saga Frontier 1 lore. Okay. So yeah, for this banner, if you are playing JP, I would say White Rose and Alkaiser. And then if you have extra jewels, Acellus and probably Gen. Rouge, if Rouge is a little far, especially if you haven't cleared Spiral Corridor, because he would be applicable a lot at Spiral Corridor 210 and 220 probably. I don't know what 220 yet, so we'll see after this. And then White Rose would have like a general kind of support. T260 is a little weird in my opinion. Hopefully I don't eat my words on that. It's a little weird, Silsey. Look. So we gotta start with the ability, because that's how we are able to mesh everything together. So for T260, for first ability, battle starts gain BP plus 2, and then she gains 3 programs. So each program is also the buff for the skills. So the first program, whenever you do an attack, you give defense boost to yourself, small effect for 2 turns. The second one, when attack lands, you would inflict defense down to the enemy, small effect for 1 turn. And then third one is laser program. So at turn starts, you would add laser program to your buff as a follow-up. So laser program means whenever you do an attack, you would follow up with EX beam, which is a C damage single target. So the way you want T260 is to keep on using skill number 3, so that she can have the extra buff for laser program. And then the more laser program that you have for T260, then the more that you would be able to do the ability for ability number 2, which is when doing an attack, you would give yourself and a random party member healing and BP plus 1. So because EX beam is counted as an extra damage that she would be able to do, say, annihilation system. Thank you for that translation, pal. Annihilation system, and then keep on adding the laser program. So that's why it's a little weird where she can do probably a maximum of 2 of the laser program, because it would only take effect the following turn, I would think, because it says that it's a turn starts, and when you use annihilation system, say on this turn, it's not turn start, it's already within the turn. So the turn start would be the following turn, so you would be able to follow up with 2 of the laser program. So it's a little complex for T260, but overall I would say if you are wanting to have healing and BP plus 1 from her, Shirei would do it way better. But unless you missed Shirei's banner, then there should be someone else down the line for that, like say Aslana, for example, with defense boost and healing. No BP plus 1, but she has a lot of defenses that she can bring to the party. So that's why my recommendation is White Rose would be the best pick for this banner. Rouge would be second, being a niche application, and then T260 is a little weird. So hopefully, again, I don't eat my words and actually assess T260 properly. For the other banner, Alkaiser is just very unique with defenses and stuff. and defenses is the future. So yeah, Alkaiser with that, and Acellus with the extra buffing and BP, again for really solid damage. So, and I don't have jewels. I'm still targeting Odin. And then we have the reprint for Subir and Death. I'm not gonna explain why Subir has the ability he has right now, but excuse me, it's related to the Romancing Saga 2 lore that I'm not gonna dwell into. So let's go over Death, and this is why Death is top shelf for hard content until we reach Shirei chapter. So skill number 1, single target, dark and heat. When attack lands, you would debuff intelligence and willpower. Skill number 2, it's a fast single target, and then when the attack lands, you would do defense down to the enemy, and then buff defense boost to the party, medium effect for 1 turn. And lastly, Soul Helix, single target, dark and heat, and then heal everyone with extra small effect. So the reason why you want with Death is because you either want the defense boost out of him, and then depending on the element that you use for his skills, that he would give extra stuff to the party, and that's in the ability. So it's this one right here, Inferno Switch. So when doing a dark element, you would give BP +2 to yourself. When doing heat element, you would give an extra small heal to everybody. So that's why you would want Soul Helix for double heal, or you would want to do this one for defense boost. So depending on what you need, of course. But the main bread and butter for Death is ability number 1, mitigate damage for extra large effect, and then increase damage with extra large effect, and then mitigate damage with large effect. And then at battle starts, you give everyone this buff right here. So at turn ends, if you died, you would heal yourself back with extra large effect that would only take effect 1 time per battle. It doesn't take effect if you died from poison or insta-kill. So, just like when Eaglemal's auto-revive. And this is, it kind of gives you like a second chance with the battle, especially if you had bad RNG. Unfortunately, you would have to die. You would have to die first and then revive at before the start of the following turn. So all your buffs are gone. Are gone rather. So it's different than those like Final Empress, global exclusive one with Indomitable, where you keep your buff. When your HP reaches 0, it automatically heals you back to a certain HP percent. So that's something to consider too. I mean, at this point, having auto revive just because you picked the wrong options, or it was really a nasty turn that you would be able to survive and clear the battle. So that's why Death has the upper hand between Death and Maria, but both of them would be really nice to have in the party. And again, Inferno Switch, different effects when doing dark and heat element. And then lastly, increased damage, extra large effect. Turn starts, defense up, medium effect for 5 times per battle. So that's Death to you. His kit is a little weird, but like I said, defenses is the future. So the more characters that you have who can do defense boost or guard up, everything helps. That they would be something worthy for hard content. Alright, let's go for Subir. Subir I love using, and I think if I not got him from the initial finale banner, that I would want to try and get him on this banner. It's really good, 2% with Subir and Death. Okay, so skill number 1, it's a single target, pierce and cold. It decreases the target's pierce and cold element, small effect for 2 turns. And then second one is I think this is a sprinkle. AoE C damage, pierce and cold. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Sun. So by default, T260 would have two attacks, right? Wait, 3 chases or 3 attacks? Because I would think it's 3 attacks by the following turn, right? Because at turn starts, you would have 1 chase with the EX beam because of the passive, and then you use skill number 3. So by the following turn, you would have 2 chases of the EX beam and then whatever your action is. Yeah, but you can only do 1 of the annihilation system, right? Let's go back to T260 after this. I want to make sure I understood it correctly. So let's go over Subir and finish this one. So skill number 2 is Sprinkle, C damage, AoE, Pierce and Cold, 6 BP. And then last one is a fast Pierce and Cold single target. And then it debuffs Pierce and Cold defenses of the enemy for 1 turn. And then after that, do the attack. So Subir's rotation is skill number 3 and skill number 1, and that's it. And then for ability, he also does a lot of stuff. Of course, he has intrinsic, that's why I love the character. And then first ability, at battle starts on odd turn, you would buff everybody with all attributes, large effect, and then debuff all enemies with defense down. So our defense down in global is the temporary one. Our permanent defense down is defense drop, just to be clear on that one. And then on even turn, you would I'm sorry. So odd turn, you debuff all enemies, all attributes, large effect, and then you inflict defense down, medium effect for 1 turn. For even turns, that's where you would buff the party with all attributes, large effect, and then give defense boost, medium effect for 1 turn. Sorry, I kind of mixed that up. And then the second one, Hydro Aura. So when doing cold element, you would increase damage of cold element by extra large effect, and then when doing cold element attack, you would give BP plus 2 to yourself. When taking damage that's considered a resist, mitigate that damage further with large effect. So he's pretty tanky overall as long as you gear him properly. Hey Andy, how are you? And then the passive debuffing and buffing to the party and the enemy kind of works in a way where you have other buffer or debuffer in your party who can bridge the gap so that you don't decay too much out of your buff. So that's why I love this Subir. It's just that there are other characters that I needed for harder content that I couldn't use. I couldn't find the use for Subir at this time. So yeah, if you're starting on JP, definitely go for this. Getting both would be good, and then get White Rose and Alkaiser, and then after that, if you still have more, go for Acellas. You won't regret it. If you don't want to go for Death or Subir, go for this banner and go for Odin instead. Odin has the auto re-raise to everybody, but it's only limited and kind of hard to use. But if you're able to fully maximize that it would be something that's more useful than Death's auto revive. Okay, so let's go back to T260. So T260, when battle starts, she would already have this program right here. I would say it's the hunting program or beast program. So she would have laser program for 1 turn. It only lasts for 1 turn. And then if she uses skill number 3, so it didn't say, it's per hit. I missed that part. So that's why after turn 1, you would have 3 chases after, so a total of 4 chases. As long as you keep on using Annihilation System, and then T260 would have 4 chances of healing a random party member and self with extra small heal, and BP plus 1 on the same effect. I mean, RNG is still 20% to hit the correct target, but if it does, it's gonna be pretty good. Huh. I missed that part. It's this line right here. Kogeki suru tabi. This one. That's when it says that every attack hits. Huh. The weird part is, I don't know, are you expected to use either the shield or the collapse protocol? And then you use skill number 3. So by the time you use skill number 3, you would either have defense down, or you have defense boost to yourself. Yeah, 5 hits. That's correct. So 5 chances of landing the correct healing and BP plus 1. Ah, I see. Is other than Revimax, is there, I don't think there is anything else that T260 has a follow-up, right? And Revimax is just a one-time, after overdrive it's done. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true, Tata. That is true. So technically, she can heal what? 1,500 per turn. And then she can keep on using this one, right? Because every heal right now is like at 300-ish HP, right? 51% love, so that's roughly 300-ish HP. Yeah, that's true, Silsey. It's just in global, the Revimax. So once this hits global, Revimax is something where kind of like a adding to the YOLO part of Revimax. Yeah, I kind of like that in a way. You make a good point, Tata. Now I want T260 because my gun lineup sucks in JP. Okay, Spiral Corridor 220. Let's see what we're up against. Aha! Our favorite skeleton, King Say. Okay, let's see. Let me bring whatever and see what we're up against. And the soldiers are here. They're no longer tiny. Okay, let's see what they have. So they have defense, whatever this is. Okay. So they have Iron Wall 2. They have direct attacks. What is this? Direct? Yeah, it's direct. This one is indirect. Indirect. So it's a combination, direct, indirect. What is this? They can heal themselves. And then attack and defense. I would assume they're all the same. Not you. Yeah, they're the same. Okay. Yes, Silsey. I got White Rose, a Kaiser, and whatchamacallit, and Acelis. Um, I wanted to do Odin, but my luck is so good that I got off banners instead. So I got Kurt and Pyrex because it's a Saga Soul. Oh, no problem. I didn't do the pull live. I did it earlier after the reset this morning, and then I trained them, and then I recorded the showcase video. Just check that out later. It has a summary of what the three of them can do. Yeah, they are tiny when we use Kingsay, right? Okay, so the name is not Kingsay, it's Lord Skeleton. Okay, so we have, what is this? Indirect. Oh, is this Kusanagi? Yeah, it's Slash and Thunder. It's probably Kusanagi. Direct. Swing down is direct. That's the when they jump to the enemy. This is the cheap AoE that Gray has. I forgot. Minion strike. That's indirect. Minion assault indirect. Wheel slash plus indirect. What is this? Guard down small. 3 turns. Then what is this? Sacred Song. No, I don't want Sacred Song. Why do you have that? You don't have the Nagatama, right? You had to equip that to be able to use Sacred Song. You remember that accessory in Kingsay's tomb? That if you skip Kingsay, you can get a nice accessory, and then if you have a mech equip that, they would just have the really strong skill that you can just be able to take down most of the enemies. But it hurts in this game. That one. What is this? So it has heat up, large effect. So I don't know what the trigger is for this. What is this? It's the whatchamacallit? The fighter spring. So it's moral up small and heat up small. So there's buff cleanse. What is this? Buff everyone with strength, medium effect. And then what is this? Debuff, strength, endurance, and will. And then there's charm gaze, paralyzed gaze. What is this? Defense up, medium effect. What is this? So he summons the skeletons again, I would assume. Because this one says it... yeah. He calls on somebody to show up, so... Okay. Let's try. I am not geared for this battle properly, so don't mind me if I die too easy. So Paolo, I prioritize my gameplay. If there's something good happening in JP, I focus on that. If something good is happening in Global, I focus on that. Same goes for... Wait, what was that? Why was there heat up or attack up? Wait. Was that attack boost? Hold on. Those damage hurt a lot. I need Aslana. Yeah, that's Kusanagi, definitely. Sacred Song, that hurts. But wait, what was that? So... It's not this. So when they land their attack, they would also buff themselves with strength, medium chance. And then turn starts, everybody gets a strength up. So this one, okay. So when they do a physical attack, they would give attack boost to everybody, small effect for 2 turns. Come on. That's a lot of attacks. And then it's a combination of direct and indirect, so you can't really use like Mystic Line or the single file formation because you're gonna die. So your best bet would be the Neo formation, because Neo is the Rising Phoenix, but more physical mitigation. You have endurance rather than willpower. So now you gotta fight the whatchamacallit, the gaze, the paralyze and the charm gaze. And then you gotta, there's so much to consider. You gotta cleanse the buff as well. So this was the whatchamacallit, the spoiler that I saw on Twitter that Chogo-san posted. So Chogo-san is one of the Japanese folks who play Global, and he posted that, yeah, you gotta train S-style Final Defense system, or if you have Halloween style, that you can use the AoE buff cleanse. Because, you know, everybody gets strength buff at the start of turn, so... Okay. So, I definitely need Aslana and Shirei, and then Joe. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can bring White Rose and Kaiser and then just wing it with that. The reason why I pick Kaiser and White Rose is because White Rose gives that extra small heal to the party. And then the defense boost and attack boost from Joe. It sucks that I can't use Acelus, but it's okay. So kind of like this, and then our main tank is gonna be Joe. Because Joe can headbutt. Aslana and White Rose in front because they have intrinsic, and then Kaiser and Shirei. I don't know if this party is gonna work, but let's hope it works. So this is the best equipment, by the way, in JP. So this allows me to have all of the elements except for Sun element to have 35 resistance on Bertrand. So this is the best equipment out there, just saying. Yes, they did, pal. And then Paulo, sorry, I got distracted with whatever's happening in the game. So I prioritize my gameplay. I don't overdo it on a single server. A lot of times I prioritize min-maxing on global if there is an easy grind for an there's an easy grind. For example, the Melissa event, it was really it was a very easy grind for to max out a lot of characters because of Victor's Blade, you know, the fastest one. So whenever there's a chance, and I'm hoping that at that time that it's also a downtime for JP, that I would focus on global. I would kind of try grind as much as I can, and then I move to JP and then try to grind specific characters. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of remembrance in JP, because all my characters are just all over the place, that I only prioritize the hard content that's not remembrance, and so I haven't been covering that. But I have been trying to level as much as well in JP, so maybe we can cover remembrance as well. Okay, so Joe also has intrinsic, so we gotta gear her properly. So there's Slash Blunt, I think Slash Blunt, Thunder, and Dark, right? Let me see. I forgot the elements already. And then, like I said, Neo is the same as Rising Phoenix. Rather than having will, you have endurance instead. Okay, so let's see the element. So it's slash, blunt, and is this an attack? No. Oh. Ah, it's an attack. So there's sun element as well. How about you? Slash, thunder, blunt, sun, dark. Okay. Oh, actually, no dark, right? Yeah, no dark element. What up? For a lot of skeletons, you guys don't have dark element. And ironically, you have sun element. Nothing, hell. So the last skill from the Lord Skeleton has dark element, but it's not an attack. It's like an action kind of thing. Yeah, Kingsley is a good guy. Okay. So I have Aslana. Should I prioritize Aslana over Alkaiser? I don't know who has buff cleanse. Yes, this one is intelligence. Kai, what do you have? Nothing. I mean, she's super good. Like all the ailments that you need resistance with, she's there to do that. Esper girl, Narwhal's daughter. Yeah, you don't have any cleanse. How about you, Misty? What do you have? Yeah, Misty doesn't have either. Okay, I'm getting scared. Yes, there's nobody who can cleanse buff. Hopefully as an AoE. I mean, I have Hardy, but Hardy is single target. Yeah. Other than Hardy, there's Anya. And nobody else. Time Lord doesn't have any. I guess we just gotta get good. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try to make this work. So it's slash, blunt, thunder, and sun. Slash, blunt, thunder, and sun. There is a sun equipment, right? Not this. Sun. This one? Oh, Shire's stuff. There is no pierce, so I'm good with that. I also need thunder, so Avalon's robe. Yeah, that works. And then I need sun element, and then I should be good. This one. Yeah, that works. And then ailment resistance. Yeah, it's a crab. This one, I guess. We'll try to make it work. Okay, so the crab is from the recent SaGa collaboration. This one, it's actually called crab mail. Spicy crab mail, I think. So it's cold resistance. Yeah, this one, crab. Okay, White Rose, what do you have? Let's do sun element just to be safe. Shire's? Yeah, that works. And then I need thunder element as well. Actually, I don't need thunder element. Let's focus on sun element. Or maybe I do. Let's see. Oh, by the way, this is something new, Kel. So there's a thunder shirt now. So the thunder shirt gives thunder resistance and also some dark and shadow element. Yeah, thunder shirt. It's a one-time thing. And then I need thunder element. Not the thunder ring, please. Okay, I'll do this. And then you have your 95% staff. 95%. Aslana, no, you do the remembrance because 9% extra. And then Alkaiser would have the whatchamacallit, the SSS glove. Yeah, thunder shirt is something very useful, especially for puppers with anxiety. Okay. What is this? I need... I still don't understand the logic from a dog perspective about fireworks, why they're scared. And it's not to discredit what they're feeling. I'm just trying to understand better what's going on. Okay, this one, and then let's go for a shirt instead. Zoku? Zoku works. Yeah, Zoku works. Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's because, yeah, supersonic hearing, right? Wait. Oh, it's sun element, not shadow. Sorry about that. So I gotta... No, not this. Shadow. Yeah, let's do that. Sun element. Not shadow. This one, right? Yeah. So I can't use Zoku because Zoku doesn't give enough. It's fine. And then Shire. So Shire, what do you have? Is there a thunder armor? I mean Titan suit. Oh, there's this one too, pal. Look, thunder and heat element. Nice. So I gotta use the bracer then. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have an idea. So you gotta use this. And then you need slash. Yeah. And then Joe can have something else. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. So the front three folks have intrinsic, and then the back one is no intrinsic. Water of life. Don't judge me. I know, Mr. Sun, you're in the chat. I haven't trained my water of life. Oh, I can amplify. I can do that too. But yes, Mr. Sun, I've been slacking with my skills training. So do we do Ray of Hope, Innocent Rose? We're probably gonna go for Starlight Heal just so we have cheap healing. Aslana, you do Hide Heal. Alkaiser, Final Crusade. And then Shire, you go for... I don't know, Will, I guess. Okay, let's amplify Water of Life from Joe. By the way, I'm not gonna show whatchamacallit. Wait, not promote. I'm not gonna show Battle Historia, it has become permanent in JP. So whenever you can just install JP and play Battle Historia. You would just struggle with the passives that's given, but all in all, I think it's fun. It's fun to use, to play rather. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I like the new UI. Oh wait, why do I have Water of Life? No, not Water of Life. Sorry, I need the giant squid because I need moral down. Big squid energy, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Flame Force, Brilliant Note. I think I should take down the minions, huh? Let's try that. Brilliant Note, Attractive Dance. Just so we survive a couple turns. Let's do Glory Force, and then 14 BP. 10 BP rather, not 14 BP. And then yes, Aslana gives attack and defense boost to the party, so that's why I brought her in. Headbutt. Wait, why are they getting defense boost too when I attack them? How come? No, Sacred Song hurts. Okay, so let's see. Why are they getting defense boost? Where? How? How are you getting defense boost? It doesn't say anywhere that you're gonna get defense boost. Is it because of the fighter ring? Ah, this one. Round starts, Huh. Attack boost and defense boost. But it doesn't say whenever I attack that they would be given defense boost. Is it the fighter ring? It doesn't say either. Where's that coming from? Okay. Let's try to take down one of the Night Skeleton. No, it's not Pel. It gives moral up and heat up. That's the only thing I saw. Come on, 25% chance all of you got your strength buff. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Why did she heal for 2600 HP? Did she die? At least we know the minions can be taken down fast. What is this battle? I don't understand what's going on. What? What kind of damage is that? 3,000? Okay. So I think, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I think now I understand why Kaiser is like that. So let's see. So it was turn 3, right? That he used that weird burst. Hi. Good morning, Stinky Breath. You saying hi to everyone? Yeah. Hi. Bowie says hi to everyone. You have Uncle Pell, Uncle Silcia, Uncle Andy, Uncle Mr. Sun. Yeah. Uncle Paulo. And Uncle Tata. Yeah. Yeah, she went to our bedroom. Okay. So turn 3. I'm gonna use Glory Force on turn 3. So I think that would be how it's gonna be done, maybe? Because it was the first attack, and then I have Aslana's damage block. So with the dodge and Aslana's damage block, that we would negate damage. Given I only have two additional skeletons left to deal with. So I think that's the goal, is to keep on taking down these minions. I would think they would be resurrected back, because they can be easily taken down. And so I think that would be the route. That's the gimmick. Because right now with Spiral Corridor, there's always a gimmick. Like I said, for 200 it's overdrive, 210 is buffing. We still don't know what 220 is. If this becomes yeah, it's normal damage, Pell. Especially without Moral down right now. But after that, he would take 0 damage. Because that's Aslana's specialty. Okay, now we have Moral down. Okay. Let's do that. What is this again? A will. Okay. Come on, one more. Urgh. Checkmate. Thank you. Ah, 2000 damage. That hurts. Okay. So, I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's see if it's the same. So, if it's on turn 3, and then... Oh, he didn't. How come? It's... Okay, so what are we doing with our lives? Let's take on something easier then. So the problem is the strength buff. That's one. And two, the constant attack boost. So I don't know whether we need to consider that as we try to deal with the enemies. Again, question mark. Because right now nothing is known about the enemy. It's not like 210 where people knew when you buff you get this, especially if you buff too much. Right now they're the ones that's buffing too much. And yeah, the other floors, they're easy target. So if there's a new 10 floor, then just go to the floor number 9 and you'd be able to clear it, no problem. And then get 45 jewels. We do, yes, Arsenal. Arsenal or Final Defense System. So my reaction was the same reaction I had when I first started with 210, so I'm not really surprised about it. Because everything is like, what's going on kind of thing. But I would think that having S-style Arsenal is just not gonna cut it, I would think. Because too squishy. So if anything, you would want the Halloween style, but I don't have the Halloween style. I'm trying to think as we go through this stage on what to use. There must be some way to stop that mechanism. For example, for again 200, if you do 5 attacks on a caution turn, that it's less dangerous. The less dangerous version is what you're gonna get out of Garuda Wing. So I don't know if there's something like that for whatchamacallit. for the Skeleton Lord as well. Because even with the defense boost we get from Joe, it seems to be not enough. So it shouldn't be a test of defenses. There must be something we're missing to understand the gimmick. Oh, Julian is probably gonna cut it in there. But he's probably gonna melt in the long run because of all the buffs that's happening. I just don't know for how long. Wait, Rag Julian? Or you mean a Plant Julian? No, with the plant hair. But definitely Aslana, and if I play it correctly with Aslana and Alkaiser, they would be able to manage the damage better. I just need better debuffer. I only have a decent intelligence debuffer with Yama, but I don't have strength. Strength debuffer top shelf would be Bunny Cordelia, which I don't have. Yeah, Bunny Cordelia is known to be the strength debuffer go-to. We finished 219. Just to make ourselves proud with what we did. Okay, let's check out the characters, see who we can use. Wait, am I getting disconnected again? Sorry for the F word. I know I whispered it, but I was in front of the microphone. Okay, that's good. I'm just stressed out with the connection right now. Sorry about that. Okay. Most recent Azami. Ah, the Fuyo. I don't have Fuyo too, Mr. Sun. I wanted Fuyo, but the game didn't give me anybody from that banner. Okay. Let's see. Oh, definitely, Fiero's palette swap. He's the new platinum unit. So Venus also doesn't have this. She's all defense down, endurance and intelligence. You have willpower, right? With pure veil. Oh, endurance and willpower, but I need a debuffer and cleanser. So, I mean, Patrick. But Patrick would buff what? Dex and intelligence. Oh, Patrick, you're awesome. Principal Will with Scrum Guard. What do you have? Guard down. I know. Yeah. Narwhal's daughter doesn't have offensive debuff. Fulbright's image down? What is that, Pal? You mean the UDX style? Yeah, Andy, I think mostly our single target, buff cleanser. Ellie said is intelligence debuff. Magnus is guard down and excess healing on overdrive. Bertrand is intelligence. I guess Subir. But Subir debuffs but doesn't cleanse. I mean, it's worth a shot with Subir. This one is agility and intelligence. Yeah. I'm running out of options. Yeah, I don't think I can tackle this right now without a buff cleanser or a reliable strength debuffer. Wait. Wasn't there... I thought I have a decent strength debuffer. Endurance index. You have attack boost and defense boost. You're a buff cleanser but single target. And awesome, by the way. Acellus is strength, intelligence debuff. Ludwig doesn't have any debuff, right? Yeah, no debuff. The one thing that I was confused at, is White Rose getting a 2600 healing to herself. I don't know where that came from. During the battle. It's not healing or anything. Let me try again. See how it works. It doesn't look like it, Pal, because we didn't take down any skeleton and then immediately White Rose did a 2600 heal to herself. So I don't know where that came from. Okay. Let's take down the minions as fast as we can. Oh, Kaiser, you need to follow up a lot. No way that's 25% chance, the strength buff. It looks like I cannot bring Aslana with me. I need Aslana, but because I'm hitting the minions, that it gives them attack boost all the defense boost all the time, or whatever. So we'll see. Let's continue. So eventually I wouldn't be able to hit Kingsei, because he's buffing himself with agility. I don't have any cleanser. And there's buff break. I don't know. I'm gonna make a video about it, that stat debuffer is important in JP, where it's at right now. Because I think the way I showcase Tatiana, I put her in front, and so sometimes where the game is at in global, they would be cleansing debuff early in the turn and then do their actions. But if you put Tatiana at the back instead, you'd be able to utilize debuff properly, just like how I did with Hana on SaGa Re battle, that I put her at the back and she's able to debuff and still be able to utilize the debuff for that turn. So no, debuff meta is dead, but debuff is part of the as a piece of the puzzle to form your party. Okay, so I'm sorry, Aslana, I gotta kick you out for now. It seems that I can't do multi-hits. Let's do Acellus, and then let's put Acellus in the middle. Are you geared properly, Acellus? Slash Blunt Thunder. You lack Blunt. Slash Blunt Thunder. Sun. She might die with Blunt, but it's okay. We're gonna test it out. Yeah, it's very few element, but it... yeah. Where is it? Why are we not having the Blooming Rose Plus yet? It's a little weird. We don't have Blooming Rose Plus and Brilliant Flash Plus in global. That's something I'm wondering about. What is... oh, let's dual thrust. Let's do Key Eye. I don't know. Something. Key Eye. And the goal is to take down the minions as fast as we can. And we have buffing this time. That's some juicy damage, Alkaiser. Good job. Come on, take one down, take one down, take one down. No. This is the sucky part, not having Aslana. I don't have damage block. No. Okay. You gotta do 2 follow-ups. Whatchamacallit? Kaiser, okay? Thank you. I already thank you in advance, so you gotta do it. Yeah, that's the brilliant flash, Silsey. Come on, 2 follow-ups. 2 follow-ups. Come on, one more. 3,000 damage. Oh, I survived because I did the thing. Glory Force from Kaiser. That's why I survived. Okay. I know, right? But I don't have Odin. Game gave me Kurt and Pyrex. Hi. Okay. Let's do it again. Oh, the one that looks like he's gonna punch somebody but actually uses a sword? Sure. Oh, I don't know. I haven't played Unlimited Saga. But yeah, Andy, I was doing singles. So Kurt came out and then the following did the huge explosion and then Pyrex came out. I was just like, okay. So is it? Wait, when they do an attack, they give defense boost to themselves. But if I attack Kingsei only, Kingsei would not give anything to them. Even defense boost. So what gives? Is it just Kingsei and then we get pummeled by these skeletons right here? Is that the goal? Game? Can you tell me? It looks like a survivability check. Okay, one more. Thank you, Kaiser. Wow, 2,000 damage. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's do this. Yeah, that matches his art, right? Come on, Final Crusade. And then we get like 6,000 damage. Ow. What was that? What was that, Kingsay? I know you have a lot of minions, but 3 times? Come on. This battle. Should we just... I don't know whether... Let's try. Go for Kingsay only. Let's do Glory Force just to be safe. Yeah, it looks like it, Andy. But wasn't it like that in Global? You know, the original battle with Kingsay, where you have to fight Kingsay only, and you have to take on the damage from the skeletons, or else he would go bonkers the more skeletons you take down. Wasn't that the system? Okay. So I'm not gonna jinx it. Hopefully, it seems that it's a little safer to do Kingsay only and just keep on taking damage, maybe? Oh yeah, skeletons can be petrified. I don't know. Let's check. I didn't even bother checking. Ow, 2000, 2000 damage. What kind of damage is this? Game, come on. This is not humanly possible. Okay. What were we checking? Petrification, right? Nope, 999. I mean, I wasn't keeping my hopes up. Let's do attack. Fine. Uh-oh, Kingsay gonna get mad at you, Joe, for doing that. Andy, you were correct. So when when a minion is down, they would just... Yeah, the tiny skeletons are back. My jaw is like, dodge, dodge, dodge. What was that? Was that Dark Element? I thought there's no Dark Element. Come on. What was that? That's the SSS damage, but I forgot what element was that. Was it It's not Minion, Assault, or Strike. Oh, this one. Oh, it's slash only. Okay. It's global, I guess, with the thing. So I can't bring Joe. Definitely, because Joe is just random that... Okay. No, I don't wanna not bring Joe. But I have to. I can't bring Aslana as well. So I'm down to Kai. Where's Kai? Yeah, Kai is the next in line. Miss Kai would be able to buff Endurance, Willpower, and also this. So she would buff Endurance and Willpower and also give everyone extra small heal. So, yeah. Yeah, it's Kai time. And then White Rose would be able to revive Kai. So let's do that. I'm scared because it's my first time not using Joe. And Joe has been instrumental with the attack boost and defense boost. But it's just too random that it's hard for me to manage the damage better. Let's do Glory Force first off so that we can build up the buff. But this guy would cleanse our buff too. So it's okay. Let's try. There's no harm in trying, right? To think that we also have Endurance buff from White Rose. And Endurance buff from Acellus. And we still take ridiculous amount of damage. This Pal, so I think this battle feels like a Minesweeper kind of thing, where if you hit the wrong enemy you die, you know, like in Minesweeper. If you hit the bomb cell, you die. Yep, it is 100% a survivability check. Oh yeah, I don't have I have moral down. That's one thing I forgot. Okay, let's do that. But it was, I don't know. Let me see. Oh wait, who was that? Egomal would be really good here. Because no, not Egomal. Dread Queen. This Dread Queen would give them a debuff where every time they do an attack, they would debuff themselves with strength and intelligence, I think. That's why I wanted to go for Dread Queen. So whoever has Dread Queen probably would have an easier time in this battle. That I feel is true. Well, Wind Spirit is different, Andy. So for Wind Spirit, you have to apply the curse and then you hit the enemy so that the enemy would have the debuff. This one, Dread Queen would apply the curse, and every time the enemy would attack, they would debuff themselves with strength and intelligence. So the trigger is for them to perform an action. Let's see. Because I think Joe is still the better option. The randomness is just killing. Kamisa Shukse is also random. Ukuchas Dotabata is also random. Yeah, no problem. I'm running out of ideas, honestly. But it's good knowledge for tonight with what we have discovered, where you don't have to take down the minions than the first one we tried. And the second one is, it, like what Pell says, it's a battle of whatchamacallit. It's a battle of survivability. Gotta have those moral down that's actually not Joe. Let's see. So Venus is not. This is defense down. Kai dies easily. This one, I wish I can use you, but your intelligence debuff instead. Intelligence and agility. I mean, well, he doesn't have moral down, but he has this skill number 3 where he can give a random party member a turn ends heal, which is huge. So Prefecture Joe would melt from the battle because she only has high protect tension. Let me show you. So Prefecture Joe has high protect tension and then this one. So turn 1, she might die because she doesn't have guard up. She might be able to survive if she doesn't have overdrive gauge. But it's possible, Pell, with the SaGa Joe instead. That's one thing I can bring. I can consider as well. You don't have moral down. Endurance debuff is what you have. You have oratorio. You have strength debuff, but it's random. LaBelle maybe? But she doesn't have any debuff she can do. She's more into overdrive and ailment resistance. I mean, it's worth a shot with LaBelle. It's gonna finish the battle faster with overdrive. Who else? What do you have, Constance? Moral up. Defense boost, but at a 37%. Tsubaki has intelligence debuff. I mean, I have all the candy style. I don't know if any of them would be able to help. Strength debuff, but it's single target. I wish you have debuff, Virgil, so that I can use you. And Genie can slap fish or a fan. Yeah, I think I'm done with 220 for now. I have Rock Bouquet, but I need to train her. Then she can be debuffing. Because she also has Marine Ball as well, and she has Intrinsic, so that's something worth trying. Yeah, Rock probably is gonna help. Yep. I need to train Rock. The Doki Doki? No, it doesn't hit anything. But we also only have attributes buff and debuff. We don't have the defense down and defense boost. Yeah, Rock is my best shot for this, I think. And then it would be nice to have Rouge as well, because Rouge would be able to benefit Rock Bouquet pretty well. The other thing I'm thinking is... yeah, it's Rock. Rock is the answer probably. Marine Ball and then Darkness Bolt. Or... well, I forgot the name. It's not Darkness Bolt. And hope for the best. I don't have Dragon Lord Bune to have damage block or moral down medium, so that would have been an option as well. And by the way, for people who are playing in global, I would recommend to pull Dragon Lord Bune. Her AoE damage block would be top shelf capability for a while until we get to the finale. There's not much challenges coming up before the finale, so that's one thing to consider. I'm not sure whether they're gonna time skip Spiral 160 or 170 into global early. If that's the case, then the AoE damage block is gonna have some uses. Other than that, I feel that I am against if they time skip 160 and 170 because it's gonna be too hard. The damages we do in global is not yet at par with probably 30% of what JP can do, and so we're gonna struggle a lot with the battle. So that's why I'm against the time skip for 160 and 170. But yeah, Pel, I think I'm gonna go with Rock. So in this party, I'm gonna use this party and we'll have Rock instead of Kai. But I definitely need Shire because that 10 BP is just too good that I just can't miss out. And that allows Acelus and White Rose and Alkaiser to constantly be using their buffs and stuff. So sorry friends, it wasn't really a successful run, but we did learn a lot about the battle, so that's a good thing, and hopefully I can clear it off stream, or if I understood the battle or have a more solid lineup that we can try it again on stream. Before I end the stream, please check out Dahlia-san. She's the one who created the Saga Frontier 1 team art we have on display. I chose that art because of the theme in JP where they are celebrating the anniversary for Saga Frontier 1, which was released on July 11th, 1997 in Japan. And so we have the Saga Frontier 1 banner. Other than that, I have published the showcase for Acelus, Alkaiser, and White Rose. Just check that out when you have the chance. I took advice from people and make it at a normal speed. It seems, I mean, it turned out well from what I expected. It wasn't too slow that it's sluggish or boring or whatnot. I felt that it was still a good video to check out. If you are starting JP, definitely go for Alkaiser, White Rose, and Death and Subir. If not, then just save it up. There's the turnaround for characters in JP has been pretty fast lately, so if you don't want Saga Frontier 1 or you're not a fan, then definitely there's something coming up pretty soon. Other than that, I have a couple videos in line for that's more for global, so watch that out over the weekend. I will have the time to make those. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Silsey, Andy, Pal. Earlier there was Paolo, Mr. Sun, Solid Snake, and I am scrolling through the chat. There's also Tata and Fifole. I think that's everyone who joined. So if I miss anybody, my apologies. And again, sorry for having 2 instances of the stream. It's just my luck with the weather right now that I have bad internet connection. But yeah, thank you so much again, everyone. See you in the next video and stream. This is Arado signing off. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And again, thank you and peace and love, everyone. Bye. Have a good evening.